Hi guys, how are you? 2020 has arrived and there are already plenty of exciting movies on top for this year. But we want to tell you about 5 legendary heroes and new actions in new movies 2020. Get ready for pleasure. Here is filmography now. Subscribe to the channel, like it, and enjoy watching. Fast and Furious 9 shouldn't be a surprise for anyone. Yep, there's a lot of movies about cars and muscles, but have you seen the box office takings? Both Fast and Furious 7 and Fast and Furious 8 have crossed the 1 billion mark worldwide, with Fast and Furious 7 currently ranking as the 8th biggest movie of all time with £1.50 billion. Before we get to the most exciting cast members, let's get through the regular ones. Most of the main cast are back for the 9th outing. So that's Will Diesel as Dom, Michelle Rodriguez as Letty, Chris Bridges as Stage, and Tyrese Gibson as Roman. In just a few months, John Cena will make his long-awaited and highly anticipated debut in the Fast and Furious franchise, where he will portray series protagonist Dominic Toretto's long-lost and unknown brother Jacob in Fast and Furious 9. Following their spin-off movie, Dwayne Johnson and Jason Statham are missing out this time around, probably. Given the fact that Dom betrayed the team during the last film, it seems highly likely that we will see more of that cohesive family dynamic in the next film. Moreover, with Cypher still on the loose and given her status as the franchise big bad for the last few movies, it makes sense to assume that her shadow will continue to hand over these heroes. Scooby Doo has the distinction of being the longest running cartoon on television. First appearing in 1969, the mystery-solving Great Dane has starred in 310 animated episodes of shows ranging from Scooby. But Scooby-Doo has another important distinction, since his name comes from the refrain Scooby-Dooby-Doo from the song Strangers in the Night. Scooby-Doo is also the one cartoon canine inspired by a Frank Sinatra lyric. Scooby is regarded as a unique Great Dane dog who is able to speak in broken English and usually puts the letter R in front of words and noises made. One of the most beloved international franchises of all time, Scooby-Doo and his meddling, mystery-solving friends will embark on a new adventure to solve a brand new mystery brought to life, with cutting-edge technology, original music, magic, singing, dance, interactive video, aerial arts, acrobatics, and video mapping. Through dialogue, dance, song, and amazing landscapes, audiences will join the journey as the gun takes the mystery machine on its first flight to a land of ancient civilizations, legends, and culture. Do you want to play a game? Well, you're in luck, because a twisted new challenge is about to begin. This latest entry, the 9th in the franchise, appears to neither reboot the series or rely too heavy on the previous films, offering a fresh start and a new mystery. For a slasher franchise, so actually boasts an intricate narrative that has yet to be broken, even if it has 2 soft reboots in Jigsaw and the upcoming Spiral from the Book of Saw. It goes without saying that Spiral will be bringing back some familiar tropes and elements from the franchise, but not everything exactly deserves a comeback. The fact that the new killer is targeting a corpse seems more pointed now than it would have 2 decades ago. While cops have always played a significant part in the franchise, particularly as the entries went in a more procedural direction, they have never been the sole target. Spiral is aiming for social horror beyond the theme "Appreciate Your Life" that the previous installments tried on. While it may not have been intentional, the first movie's climactic scene, Hello There, and the Jigsaw puppet were instantly iconic. Ever since then, they have appeared in every Saw movie, and Spiral should continue this tradition. From the trailer alone, it is clear Spiral will be somewhat of a departure from the established atmosphere of its 8 predecessors. It's been a long while since there's been a Saw entry that felt worth getting excited about, but Spiral appears to be that film. If the game goes according to plan, then we could be looking at a new yearly franchise. Mulan is an upcoming 2020 American epic action drama film. The film is based on the Chinese folklore The Ballad of Mulan and is a live-action adaptation of Disney's 1998 animated film of the same name. When the Emperor of China issues a decree that one man per family must serve in the imperial army to defend the country from northern invaders, Mulan, as the elder daughter of an honored warrior, steps in to take the place of her ailing father. Mulan is said to be a full-scale martial arts epic, which looks to position itself further from its animated classic than the live-action remakes that came before. Mulan is an incredibly empowering movie about going after what you want and not letting anything hold you back, especially for young girls. It's been revealed that this version of Mulan is going to be a pair of villains, including a female witch, character that never appears in the animated Mulan. We also know that Mushu the dragon, while a popular sidekick for some, won't be appearing in the remake, at least not in any way we know him. These changes are clearly sending Mulan the live-action movie in a unique direction, which means we won't know what sort of film we're getting from the moment we sit down to watch it. No Time to Die is the 25th James Bond movie. The next installment in the James Bond franchise is titled No Time to Die, and it brings back veteran star Daniel Craig as the iconic secret agent. The film pits his character against a new villain played by Academy Award winner Rami Malek and introduces a new agent 007. In No Time to Die, Bond has left active service and is enjoying a tranquil life in Jamaica. His peace is short-lived when his old friend Felix Leiter from the CIA turns up asking for help. The mission to rescue a kidnapped scientist turns out to be far more treacherous than expected, leading Bond onto the trail of a mysterious villain armed with dangerous new technology. Early theater listings indicate No Time to Die has the longest runtime for a James Bond movie yet. The upcoming film marks Daniel Craig's 5th and final time playing Mr. Bond since he took over from Pierce Brosnan in 2006 Casino Royale. Over the course of his run, the Bond franchise has grown increasingly interconnected, with 2015's Spectre bringing the plot threads from Casino Royale, Quantum of Solace, and Skyfall together for a story involving the titular organization and its infamous boss, Blofeld. According to co-star Naomi Harris, No Time to Die will tie up those threads for good, but with massive surprises. Have you recognized these heroes? Do you remember what are names of the main heroes in Scooby Doo? Or who is Mulan? What is about the first movie Fast and Furious? Write answers in the comments. Thank you for watching. Here was Filmography Now with you. Subscribe to the channel, like it. Bye!